Okay, we got Adam here, Cosmos. Haven't updated this in a little bit. You can see, had this all drawn, man, it played out perfect. Came up here, right at the top of this zone. If I would have entered this, it would have been bang on, just perfect. But, I mean, I did miss it, and I did not expect this to move this much. I expected this to take all month, if I was lucky, and it completely overshot it all the way through $8, all the way down to seven, just about 7 even. So yeah, we'll clean all these lines up here, and let's just see kind of what the next take on this is. I'll leave this major zone because I think that's huge. I think this might be where prices kind of might make its way back up to before heading further. You can see it is creating a bit of a liquidity zone here already, so that's good that it's kind of slowing down. Definitely think it's still bearish, but I think it might make its way up a little bit to this area, right up back up to $8. So I'm going to draw this out. I do think that's a super significant area, so we will put this in here. Okay, so we got $8 there. I think that might be where it's headed. There's no buying momentum in this yet. You can see been a huge rejection, but also as of like yesterday's candle was bullish, but it pulled up a little bit and then pulled back, and now right now it is actually a bearish engulfing candle. So as of right now, there's still almost 11 hours left before it closes, but if we drop it down to a 4-hour time frame, you can see it still has made lower lows. You can see this one versus this one, so there's no bull structure here yet. Price is still way below this 1-hour moving average, but you can kind of see bull structure here. So I mean, this is really choppy. These candles are pretty shitty, to be honest, but you can't really, like, you can kind of see the trend happening, but very iffy. So I would definitely 1000% wait for this 1-hour moving average to catch up and let price break above it, and let the bull structure kind of continue. So something like this. If it continues, then then something like that. You need that to happen. You need price to break above this moving average, and then possibly you might get a bull, like a nice bull buy entry for this currency. But you are super counter trend trading, so I would not personally, I would not take this. I would wait for the short down from $8. But what you could do if you wanted to counter trend trade this, super risky, but you would probably just target $8, and then you would wait for price to start making its way up, creating higher highs, higher lows on this 1-hour time frame, and then you would just cinch your stop loss to like wherever the previous candle wicks are. So I would say right here for now, and then as this keeps making a higher up, you might be able to squeeze it up to here, and you could always enter the position. Let's say you entered it, don't do this, but enter this, let's say you entered it now, and then as price starts making its way up and you're in profit, if you're in profit, then you can cinch this up slowly, and then once it gets to like here, just hold it, and then you're not risking much on this, and you could ride this all the way out to $8 and probably get a pretty decent risk to reward, maybe a double-digit risk to reward. So then it could be worth it, but that's a little greasy. I don't really like that play at all. I would probably just wait to price gets to this $8 mark and then look to short it, and I'd probably short it to at least the bottom of this area here. If not, shoot for $7 even, or even into this big zone here. If we can look at this major weekly zone, this is probably where it's headed, so I would probably just shoot for the top of this zone, and yeah, move this down, let price come up to $8 here, and then resume the bull momentum, or sorry, the bearish momentum. And by the time price gets up here, odds are this moving average will catch up. It'll be pretty slow for the next little bit, so it'll probably catch up, meet in the middle over here, and then function as resistance to the upside. And you can see there's a liquidity zone here, and so what I imagine happens is this is your upper liquidity zone based on these previous prices. And so what's going to happen is price is going to come up, and I see this so many times, and it's going to start creating a liquidity zone right below this previous main one. So instead of waiting for price to get all the way up to here, what's going to happen is it's going to start failing. But like right here though, right at this $8 mark, I would bank on this. And then this is where your entry is going to be. So you can move this over. You can do something like this, and then have just a nice tight stop right above all the previous wicks. And then as soon as price starts dipping back down, after you get this little bit of a retest here, a little bit of rejection, pull back, retest the $8 mark, and then boom, down kind of thing. That's when you enter your position, and then you hold this. And this might be a next month play, so you can drag it all the way out to October, so we can see this is kind of the monthly play here. And this is what we're waiting for. So from $8 all the way down to like $6.80, look for that close to a double digit risk to reward. Then you got so much on your side. You got the 4-hour moving average on your side. You got the daily heavily on your side. So I would definitely keep riding this down Do not look to buy it at any time. Personally, you can see it already still wants to keep making its way down. So I'd be super hesitant to buy this. But as far as selling it, wait for it to come back up to $8. I'll sell this all day. So that's kind of my take on Atom here. I think it's actually a really good bet. I think it's a good position to keep in mind to take. I might actually set a alert here, and then I'm gonna actually extend this trend line so we're all the way through here. And then yeah, we just gotta wait it out. So again, this can take the rest of the month just to make its way back up to here. We still have another week, but yeah, no rush. And then even into next month, if it takes a little bit longer, no problem. You just wait this out, set your alerts, and just maybe check on it every day or two, and be patient, and then let price come to you. And then once structure gives you all the right signs, you just enter and watch your profits. That is the way of trading, like effectively anyways. So all in good time. But that is my focus for Atom here. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any comments. I'd love to read them and respond to you. Any feedback is appreciated. I'll see you in the next one.